Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Toughest Balls is back on this Thursday. What's this, the 25th?
25th.
It's the 25th, March 25th. You know, we got a lot going on in the sports world. And I know we got the freaking Puerto Rican in the building, so we're gonna have some breaking news. You know, that's just always how he does his thing. You know what I mean?
Balls.
I mean, we got quite a bit to get into today, brother. I mean, we got some NFL news we're gonna get into. The whole we just mentioned it before we started. The whole Deshaun Watson fiasco and. You know, yeah, we're gonna get into all that. And then you know, got some questions. You know, who should sign Jadeveon Clowney? Damien Williams from the Chiefs, he signs with the Bears.
Yep.
And T.Y. Hilton resigns with the Colts for a
good move. That's a good move for him. But first of all, Marcus, I like that Wu-Tang shirt. I mean, that sweatshirt. Yeah. Wu-Tang forever. Yeah, I like that.
Always.
I like that,
baby. Always.
All right, I like that. Always styling and profiling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had the verses the other night with Ghostface and Raekwon had the verses on Instagram. I think Apple Music.
But I have to listen to it. All right.
This logo is going to live forever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I had to wear the Wu-Tang today. You know, it's no sun shining, so I had to brighten the.
Plenty of sun down here.
Of course it is. As you know, as you always brag to us, my brother.
High in the 90s.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, got some stuff in the NBA going on. Breaking news. You know, I know you got some opinions about what's going on with the moves that's being made in the NBA. And in Orlando, you know, Aaron Gordon, they say he requested trade.
Unhappy.
And I'm wondering, you know, that now they're saying he's second guessing. So, you know, will they go through with it? Well, no, we'll see. And then UFC 260 coming up this weekend. And of course, there's boxing, which I don't know why this is a match, you know, the WBC Interim Heavyweight title, but is it
something we don't listen to?
Is it what's it?
Yeah, one of those belts again that we pay no attention to. I don't know.
It's WBC, so I don't understand why they have.
Maybe they have five. Now WBC has probably 5 belts now, Marcus. You know how it goes. It's ridiculous.
You know, we got Anthony Joshua going against the WBC champion later this year. So we're gonna figure all that out. I don't get that, but yeah, man. Let's get into this NFL news and what's going on with Mr. Deshaun Watson in Houston, because he's still there. He hasn't been traded. He requested trade, but he's still there. And 16 lawsuits filed against him. And one saying, you know, I guess some type of sexual harassment lawsuit going on there. What is going on?
It's a conspiracy, Marcus. What is
going on, brother?
Marcus, it's a conspiracy. I kind of feel sorry for the brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, here we are. We haven't heard nothing from Deshaun Watson once he entered the league, once he was in college. All of a sudden, nothing. All of a sudden, he wants to get traded, or go not play for Houston no more. And you got all these so-called allegations coming up against the brother because he wants to leave the city. Now, I personally believe
that's it, because I don't want.
I'm definitely 100% sure.
But he is he is a black man in Texas,
making millions of dollars.
You know, in Houston, Texas. You know, one of the bigger cities in Texas. But
I mean, if these allegations are true, then okay, you know, I'm fine with it. Me personally, I don't know how you feel, Marcus, but me personally, I think it's a conspiracy. I think they're paying these girls to do this, to do that, to do this, which money talks.
I didn't look into the detail. I just heard about the one lawsuit that is sexual harassment. I didn't see what all the other lawsuits were about. Why all the, it seems the
Marcus,
man
put two
asked
and two
for
together.
the man requests the trade, and then through I don't didn't watch him in high school, but
Right.
through college and all the way up till now, not any trouble, no negative news about Deshaun Watson, no Jameis Winston type of, stealing crab legs out of the
Right.
not
right.
even
Not even that. And yet here we are. Man wants to get traded, and here we are with 16 allegations against him. Come on, Marcus. There's something going on down in Houston that we don't know about.
It's something, brother. It's got to be something. I don't like. Whoa,
just for all of a sudden,
we want to give the facts, but it just seems kind of odd that so many. It's not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 16. Like,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I hope it's not true. I hope this is just something that. Yeah, I hope it's not true. I hope it's just a conspiracy thing that's happening because the brother wants out of Houston.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
I do believe if he stays, you would never hear any of this. If he decided to change his mind, none of this would have came up.
If he was cool, if he would have just,
played remainder of his contract. Yeah.
Yeah. No matter who, even though he doesn't have any wide receivers.
He doesn't have nobody.
He doesn't have, number one. And he still put up numbers this past season. That's how good Deshaun Watson is, in his
let's just hope that it's nonsense.
His former college coach, said he's the Michael Jordan of football with what he can do. And I mean, with losing your number one, DeAndre Hopkins, and then you still putting up numbers,
yeah.
With nobody.
He's gifted, he's talented.
You know what I mean? So, he just wants to win, man. And it seems like
everybody.
Yeah, but we just see this with Houston, since their inception. It seems like they came out the gate contending and going to the playoffs, and then they just can never. And then now they try, they're saying the system because they basically, hire former Patriots and they, try to copy what the Patriots do. And, dude, you that's not working for you.
Well, Marcus, let's not go away from football for me, but I am going to go away from football. Look what's happening to the Rockets in Houston.
Well, it's all
there's something going on. There's something going on that we don't know about.
We're gonna go there. We talk about the Astros. It's all of Houston. It's not just
everything is in Houston.
Astros,
what's going on
Rockets?
With that city? What's going on with that town? We don't know, but something's going on that we definitely don't know about.
What? You know what I mean? It's just crazy that something weird is going on with all three major teams in that city.
And speaking of the Astros, I hope that when they do start the regular season, the pitchers still throw beanballs at them when they still hit them.
I still just to skin they nose like.
I just still haven't got the justice that we deserve from them cheating in the World Series.
We're Yankee fans, and they're going
to,
just like the Red Sox, they're guilty too.
You see the hat, Marcus. We're Yankee fans. We want to see justice. We want to see justice.
You know what I mean?
It's still on. It's the jury's still out them. It's not over yet. We get our justice.
You know what I call them. Off camera. You know what I call them, bro. And I feel sorry for what's his name. I feel sorry for their manager because he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
When all this
let's get back to football.
But let's football. Yeah. You can go down that rabbit hole.
We will later on during the baseball season. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. So all the craziness with Deshaun Watson, I don't know. His agents say it's all bunch of nonsense. And
let's hope it is.
you know,
let's hope
right
it
now
is.
I have to believe him because, like we just said, the kid's never been in trouble, and he's
Then
been
all of a
squeaky
sudden, this
clean.
comes out of the woodwork.
Yeah,
So.
you know, it's like okay, you know, some people gonna open their eyes and like, come on, and not gonna believe any of it, but we'll see. You know, we shall see when the details come out. But staying in the NFL, pose the question here: who should sign Jadeveon Clowney? And bro, it just seemed like this is a question every season. He cannot. It's just, he spent. He was drafted by Houston. He was there,
Right.
and ever since he's left there, he's been bouncing around. He can't.
The guy is talented. Let's put it first off. He's talented. Some say he's overrated. I don't know.
I was one of those people that.
Yeah, some people think he's overrated. I think he's got a little bit of talent. I just don't think he's been bouncing around the league every year.
Since he left Houston,
and nobody wants to sign him. I'm wondering if he's a bad teammate or he's a bad locker room influence. He's all about health.
Well, he's injury prone too.
Injury prone too. So I mean, but I do believe that there are some teams that probably will take a chance on him. I wouldn't mind the Raiders signing him. Would you mind if the Cowboys signed him or the Patriots signed him?
No, because I'm talking defense, and I think he can do something in the right system. I think he can be a piece like Ndamukong Suh, this past year with Tampa,
which he signed back again with Tampa.
Yeah, got for 1 year. They giving out these 1 year $10 million. Here's a year for you.
Give me a year $10 million. I'll play.
And I can, if I can come out, I get to be hurt too. I still get that check. But yeah, man. Okay, who should sign him?
Well, I think any playoff team or any Super Bowl contender, I'd hate it if Tampa Bay signs him.
They're stacked already, man.
Yeah, they're stacked already. So I would hate for him to go there. I mean, somebody
like
good
on both sides of the ball.
I think what he needs is like a Bill Belichick coach, maybe a John Gruden coach, something of that nature, like a good coach to get his head straight, to get his
coach. You just mean a coach that's been there, that's been to the big game,
right? That maybe will turn his focus just strictly on football instead of his injuries or his on-field, off-field antics, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that it just isn't the Patriots. I mean the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm sorry. Let's just hope it's not them.
Well, I don't know. The Patriots, they've been stacking on that on the defense and offense. So
well, your boys getting players. They're getting Cam Newton some weapons, man. So we'll see what this is.
The thing with the Patriots, they say they're not promising the starting job to Cam Newton.
No, but eventually he will. I think he'll start off the season as a starter with the weapons that he's getting. So the jury's out on him this year, though.
You know who the Patriots are looking at from college, right?
Who?
From your team, brother. Your team.
From Fields, okay.
Ohio State, yes.
Yeah.
They like the word is the Patriots like him.
I think he's going to be a good quarterback. To tell you the truth, in the NFL, I think Fields is going to be good, and he's tough. You see, he played with 6 broken ribs and all that stuff, and he's a tough guy.
He's durable.
So he's durable. He's going to be if he gets the right coach, the right system, like a Belichick system. Fields will be okay.
Yeah. So if they're able to get someone like that, then I could see Cam Newton not getting the starting job. But
he's going to have to show Fields the ropes and
who you going to give that starting job over Cam if you don't have Justin Fields?
Right.
Like, come on.
We'll see what Belichick does. Belichick is
maybe that's just he's Belichick's with the Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah. We're gonna see what Belichick.
He's trying some motivation.
He wears that half a jacket sleeve type stuff, but he got some tricks up there somehow in those half a sleeves,
He still got about some up there.
He's got a little bit of something up there.
Somewhere, right?
Yeah,
man. So. Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, long as he doesn't, as long as Jadeveon Clowney doesn't go to the Bucks, I can see, like you said, I can see the Patriots. I can see a team. I can see the Raiders. I can see, your team.
Yeah, some teams going out there that don't need him.
Yeah.
I heard your team, the Cowboys, ain't signing Alden Smith. They released Alden Smith.
They said no. He only had 5 sacks this year.
But he played pretty good.
He played for being gone. How many years he was gone?
Yeah, he played pretty good. So I'm hoping that the Raiders re-sign him. I'm hoping that the Raiders re-sign him because we can use Alden Smith.
Yeah, I remember at the beginning of the season, you're like, you could have him, but you got to see him play again, and you like, man, he's been off all that time.
Yeah, all that time off. Yes, and he played very, very well for the Cowboys.
Yeah, to be gone for that, and now he got a full season under him.
So he's good to go.
Young
guy too. He's only like 30, 31, 20, 30, 31.
Like we say, like the weed isn't for everybody, brother. Get your money.
That's right.
Get your money.
That's right.
But that's going on. The Cowboys didn't re-sign him, and the Bears snatched up Damien Williams from the Chiefs. Good
pickup for the Bears.
He was a big part of their Super Bowl run.
Yes, mind you, though, the Bears are loaded in the backfield. They have David Montgomery.
And he had a breakout. Montgomery had a breakout year.
They have Tariq Cohen. He's not too bad. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be battling for competition back down there in Chicago.
Yeah.
But it was a good pickup for them. He might be he liked the Bears offense. He's probably familiar with the Bears offense because the coordinator, Bill Lazor, was his offensive coordinator.
Yep.
So, and they're familiar with each other. So yeah, he might excel out there in that cold weather out in Chicago.
Yeah, let's just hope, with
Can't wait for the NFL season to start. 17 games. Marcus, 17 games this year. We're getting treated to an extra game this year, so that should be great.
Well, yeah,
I can't wait.
Game, yeah, and less of the preseason. I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great thing. But that's
more
a good
games that mean something. More games that mean something.
That's a good signing by the Colts. By the Bears. That's good. Gives them flexibility in the backfield. It gives them a 3 runners back there. So
yes, sir.
That's great.
Yes, sir. So that's what's up. Let's see. What the Bears can do. Their coach, he's definitely going to be on the hot seat this coming season.
Well, the Bears defense has always been good. It's the offense that stinks.
For years.
Yeah, the defense always seems to live up.
Always the defense been good since '85.
Yeah, the defense.
I'm serious, bro.
Yeah,
even when they went to the Super Bowl back with
McMahon.
No. When they lost in the Super Bowl.
To New England, wasn't it?
Who was their QB?
God, got me there. I don't even remember going back that far.
Yeah, it's
been a while.
Yeah. Who did Peyton Manning beat in his first Super Bowl? Was that the Bears?
We have to look it up.
I think that might be. I think it might be. I think it might have been the.
We have to look that one up.
I think it might have been the Bears, but yeah. So they getting. Let's see where they go next season. Damien Williams and.
Yeah, they beat the Bears. You're right. 29-17.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
29-17. It was against the Bears.
Yeah.
And the Bears had defense then.
The defense, like you said, it's never been a problem. It's never been a problem.
It's just the offense.
Always the offense.
That's
bro.
it.
But yeah, man, before we get out I don't think I jotted this down, but I saw it. I think I saw it late last night or earlier today. T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton re-signing with the Colts for a year.
Yep, that's good. They got Wentz over there now to quarterback him, so he might be getting the ball. Wentz didn't have an offensive line in Philly.
Not last season.
He's got a good offensive line in the Colts.
Well, and then he knows, the coach knows him.
And he's got a good offensive line. In Philly, he was running for his life. Have you ever saw the Philly game last year? It looked like everybody was in the backfield every game. The whole defense.
Yeah. Oh, he got sacked. Yeah, he got
sacked. He got clobbered. It was like the Fantastic Four, the Rockman coming out saying clobbering time.
Yeah, to get some whack teams too. They were getting beat up by some whack teams.
Oh my God. But now, Marcus, he's got a good offensive line. He's got weapons. He's got a running back. He's got a receiver. I expect Carson Wentz to have a get back year this year. Mm-hmm. If he don't, then we all know that he's just a backup. Put it that way.
Basically,
he's just a backup. Yeah, he's just a backup. If he don't produce this year, we all know he's a backup. Some people are just backup quarterbacks.
Basically,
that's it. Basically, yeah. And another note, last thing about football is I like the Raiders signing running back Drake.
Okay.
Yes, that was good for us. That was a great pickup because now you got two guys in the backfield that are beasts, Drake and Jacob. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm still trusting in Gruden, but I'm giving him one more year, Marcus. We better make the playoffs this year. I'm telling you right now, we better make the playoffs this year. If we don't make the playoffs this year, I'm hearing it already from the barbershop guys. They're like, are you guys going to make the playoffs this year? I'm like, yeah, this is the year we make the playoffs.
Yeah.
If we don't make it, then boy, I'm gonna have to move back to Connecticut, Marcus. I don't know.
Hey, man, hey, when you talk about Gruden, I always talk about that $100 million for a coach.
Jeez.
So he's gonna have to.
Nothing yet.
Somewhere.
We have to make the playoffs this year. It's playoff or bust. If you don't make the playoffs this year with the weapons and the team that he's got, he's gone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, man. So
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Going live in Vegas.
For all that's going on in the NFL.
Yeah.
You keep the drama alive for all these months until we get a game. It's just it never ends. Never ends. So
but 17 games, can't wait to the season.
Oh, can't wait for that, man. That's gonna be what's up. Yeah, we let's move on to the NBA, brother. And
all right.
Talking about the NBA, we got some breaking news. The Magic traded Aaron Gordon to the Nuggets.
Wow.
Well, I heard the Nuggets and the Celtics, and the Magic traded Evan Fournier to the Celtics.
Fournier goes to Boston?
Yep. The Magic getting rid of
Boston, another shooter.
Yeah. Well,
something they desperately needed. He fills the void of Haywood.
Yeah.
Haywood. Right, I think Fournier is a better shooter than Haywood. So they got another guy that can create offense.
Yeah.
Dribble, create offense all the time. Yo, that was a great pickup. But let's talk about Aaron Gordon going to Denver.
Going to Denver. Wow. That's a big deal right there.
Wow. So that just strengthened Denver.
He's joining for the playoff. He's joining Murray. He's joining.
Yes.
He's joining Jokic.
And they got a good team out in Denver.
Yeah, man. You saw what they did last season in the bubble.
And they made it all the way to the conference finals. So
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So these deals are being
wow, that's something.
Well, it just disappoints me because the Magic, it seemed like they've been rebuilding since Dwight Howard left. And
ever since Howard left that team, they're just been going downhill.
Oladipo was there, then they got rid of him, and it's just now you get Vucevic, you trade him.
And that's a good pickup for the Bulls. They're still young.
The Bulls, the Magic, you got rid of basically
an all-star.
All your stars.
Yeah. Pay them less money. How Florida does. They don't pay their players.
Orlando's a tourist. It's just for tourists.
Yeah, and Florida,
they haven't tried to contend since, like I said, since Dwight Howard, was there.
Well, let's just look at all the Florida teams in general. How many guys have left? I mean, major sports teams like Tampa Bay Rays,
The Rays for so long
they don't pay their players,
and then
Orlando's trying to follow their suit. They're not paying.
Yeah, talking about Florida teams, talking about baseball teams, they're just a disappointment with the Rays. And the Rays had a good season this past.
They did. But what I'm saying is that
they had a great season, but
years before, they don't want to pay them. They trade them off, and
they weren't able to sell tickets. They weren't able to, people in the stands, and same thing in Miami.
Yeah, same thing Miami. We go to the games up in Tampa when they come down here, and it's like being in an indoor Yankee Stadium. It's like being in an indoor Yankee Stadium.
These Florida teams, it seems like the only team that's willing to compete like all the time is the Miami Heat.
Yes,
it's in Florida.
Yeah,
and it's just it just seems like all these years where Orlando has just been a tourist attraction. They got Markelle Fultz, but he hasn't been the same since he came into the league from college.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, he's had an okay year before in the last season, and then before he got hurt this season. But man, come on, Orlando.
Speaking of the Nuggets too, they just acquired McGee from Cleveland. Jamal McGee is now a Nugget. Gives him more.
JaVale McGee?
Yeah, he's a Nugget now. Breaking news.
Okay.
He's a Nugget now. So the Nuggets are they just got some depth. They got a big man, got some depth to spell Jokic. They Nuggets did their thing. Nuggets are doing their thing.
Yeah. Well, we saw what they did to Utah, who we thought was the better team, and you can see what Utah, they are the best team in the
NBA. They are. No, they are. They're still playing ball.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. All that breaking news, man. All that breaking news going on in the
I just wondering one more thing, Marcus, is where is Kevin Lowry going to go?
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. Where's he going to go?
Well, before they was talking to Lakers, and now they're saying the Lakers are not trying to get him, but
Lakers need a whole lot now, boy.
LeBron out, AD out. Man, y'all the losing streak. Y'all need this.
And they got a tough schedule coming up.
Stop that hemorrhaging, man. Talking about the Lakers, bro. Since we're on the NBA, talk about the Lakers, and I want to talk about the Celtics too. And we got a question. I'm looking at what's going on with the Lakers, and they're on their losing streak, and see what's going on with my Celtics. Are either team gonna make the playoffs?
I tell you what, Boston is in 8th place right now in the standings for the playoffs. They're 21-23.
They're below 500.
And the Pacers are right behind them at 20-23. I don't think Chicago, Toronto, Cleveland, Washington, they're done. They're not going to make the playoffs. Indiana's probably the only one that can probably catch him. But now that the Celtics have added Fournier, and
they just had another. It's so weird because Evan Fournier, he had a game-winning shot for the Magic last night, and the Celtics make a 25-point. They are down 25 points, and they come back and they lose
by 2.
How they lose like 1 point? It's like.
But here's the thing, Marcus. In the Eastern Conference, right? In the Eastern Conference, from number 4 to number 9, it's only a game that separates all 5 of those playoffs teams. The Hornets are 22-21. The Knicks, Miami, and Atlanta are 500 at 22-22, only separated by the half a game in the standings. Boston is at 21-23, and Indiana is 20-23. And Chicago has a little. They got Vukovic now. They're 19-24. They can make a little run. Now, I'm not saying they're gonna, but they can. So I still think Boston does make the playoffs. It just wouldn't be a playoff without the Celtics in it. I mean, in the Eastern Conference, they make the playoffs now. The Lakers are in trouble. They are in trouble. I watched the game between the Pelicans and the Lakers just this past week. No LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
No AD.
No AD. Mm-hmm.
128, 111 Pelicans.
Is it Schroeder out too? I think Schroeder.
They need to get players over there. They are finished. And right now, in the standings, they're number 4, 28-16. Denver's right behind them at 26-18.
Mm-hmm.
Denver just got loaded.
Yeah.
Okay. Portland is still Portland. They might rise up in there. Dallas is starting to play a little bit better basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They got Luke, what's his name over there?
Luka Doncic.
Luka, yeah, they got him.
Got Porzingis.
They're starting to play a little bit better. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers drop down to 7th starting the playoffs.
Woo.
Wow. 7? And then you have to go against either Phoenix or Utah in the first round?
Oh, that's woo.
Yeah. I think the Lakers do make the playoffs, but if there's no LeBron, no AD, they get bounced first round.
Well, that's a given.
Bounce.
That's a given. You know.
Yeah,
so but the question is,
I even think if LeBron comes back and they have to go against Utah, Phoenix, they get bounced.
I'm saying the question is like, is LeBron and AD gonna make it back? Before the playoffs or in the first round? And if they do come back,
are they going to be in basketball shape?
Yeah, at least are they going to come back in the first round? Because, like you said, if the Lakers, make the playoffs and there's neither of them are there.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to get bounced first round.
First round. There's exit. Thank you for making the dance. See you later. Here's your pass. Goodbye. Yeah. You kind of like get a buy and then you get a goodbye.
Here's your participation ribbon. Here you go.
Yeah. Here's your inauguration. Here's your flowers, your carnation. Now you can leave.
Yeah. This ain't the bubble no more.
This ain't the bubble.
Last year. Yeah, man. There's all this NBA news. There's more breaking news, brother.
Okay.
It's like a 3-team.
Tell me the Knicks are involved, please.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me the Knicks are involved. Can we get Drummond? Is Drummond in the mix?
Well, no. It's a 3-team deal, and it's Philly gets it's with the 76ers, Knicks, and Thunder. Those three teams, and Philly gets George Hill.
Yeah.
The Knicks
playoff veteran experience, George Hill.
The Knicks get Terrence Ferguson.
Okay.
And OKC gets Austin Rivers, Tony Bradley, and 2 second round.
Austin Rivers hasn't been playing good, so yeah, I like Tony Ferguson. We can deal with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony Ferguson, he could be a good ball player and in the right system. Be pretty good.
Yeah.
Be pretty good.
So we got.
But Philly wins that trade.
Yeah, George Hill.
George Hill's a veteran, been in the playoffs, knows what to do. He can lead them in the playoff runs. Yeah, so that's a good trade for them.
Yep, seasoned veteran.
Yes,
Mr. George Hill.
But we don't know, Marcus, who's going to win the East this year.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to. Wait a minute, we're gonna get to that question because that's the next question.
Yo,
we got the next question.
Yeah.
You said Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn's gonna win the East, but we got the question here: who in the East can stop Brooklyn?
There was a singer back in the day. I think his name was Keith Sweat. Nobody. Nobody.
So you think
baby. Nobody's gonna stop Brooklyn. Not even Philly, Milwaukee. Nobody. If those guys are healthy, if those guys stay healthy come playoff time, Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin. There was rumor that Drummond wanted to go there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was rumor. There was a rumor going around that Drummond wanted to go there. If they stay healthy come playoff time, they ain't nobody beat that. Like I said before, nobody, Marcus. Nobody.
Man, no, nobody in the East has a chance against Brooklyn.
Nobody in the West either.
Well,
Marcus, nobody in the West either.
I'm not, like I said before on one of our other episodes, I'm not worried about Kevin Durant or Kyrie in the playoffs. There's only one man I'm worried about, and that's that stat stuffer.
Nah,
that stat stuffer who they're saying they said a guy has never switched teams and won MVP, but Harden is in the running.
And he's playing great basketball. He's the leader on that team.
We've seen this before, bro. It's the regular season. I don't care about that no more with Harden.
Marcus, we've seen this before during the regular season, yes.
I don't care about that with Harden.
But listen to this, though. He practically almost brought Houston to the NBA Finals against Golden State by himself. If they didn't go 0 for 25, if they didn't go 0 for 25 from three-point land in that seventh game, they beat the Warriors.
Well, they were built to beat the Warriors, but they always got close and just never.
Now Harden has forget the regular season. Come playoff time, Harden has Kyrie Irving. Harden has Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Harden has Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Spencer Dinwiddie, who hasn't even played yet, is supposedly coming back.
Yeah.
Joe Harris.
Yeah.
Marcus, he got help now. He don't have to score 30, 20. He can score measly 18, 20. As long as one of those guys are going to be on the floor at all times, or two of them. You can't stop that.
All I'm saying, I'm just not impressed with the regular season when it comes to Harden.
I mean, I'm not impressed either because, as we all know, you're right. You're right.
He's won an MVP. He's been close to winning a few more, but
he's gonna win one this year, Marcus. He's gonna win one this year. Hey, and you're right. It's the difference between regular season. I've always said this, and you're correct. Regular season and playoff time. Two different seasons. Yeah. But nobody.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nobody, baby.
We shall see. We shall see if Brooklyn can cap off this year with the finals appearance in the championship.
Jay-Z and Beyonce will be in the stands.
They go over there
in Brooklyn. They'll be there watching that champagne roll. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
We got, we kind of saw what they did before in OKC when they were together, when Durant and Harden were together.
Different time now, Marcus.
Yeah, different time.
More mature.
Yeah, more mature.
Championship experience, and Kyrie and Durant.
Yep.
Yeah, better players now.
Yep.
Watch out, playoff time. Whoever draws them in the first round. Boy, don't let Boston get them in the first round. Boston will be out.
Man. Oh, that's what we're gonna say. We say the Lakers or the Bulls. That's the other team. Are the Celtics gonna make the playoffs? I don't know.
Yes, I now that they added Fournier, yes, they make the playoffs, Marcus. You heard it here first, Toughest Boss. Celtics make the playoffs this year. They got Fournier now. They make the playoffs.
We I don't know, man. We
make the playoffs.
They people. I heard someone say, "Oh, you can't depend on Jaylen Brown, every game."
Jaylen,
you can't depend on
Well, now you got Kemba. If he's healthy now, he's going to be okay, I think. You got Brown. You got Tatum.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They say you can't depend on those two every game. I'm like, what are you talking?
Yeah,
they need it's their time. They need to.
Yeah, whoever said that don't know basketball.
Yeah, it's like, you can't depend on those two every night. They're there.
Every night they're there. Now they got Fournier, who's a creator, can create offense, can go to the well, can shoot, adds them another dimension to that team. So that's why I think the Celtics make the playoffs with Fournier. If they didn't have Fournier, then I'd be kind of like suspect whether they make it or not. But now, sure thing. You can put it in the books. Celtics make the playoffs.
All right, we'll see, man. You know, we'll see how Fournier gels with the Celtics. What I haven't been pleased with their play this season.
Well, you'll make the playoffs, and then we'll see what happens then.
We gotta do more than that. We've been getting close to the finals almost how many years?
Yeah, but you ain't getting. I don't think you'll be getting there this year.
It's been Eastern Conference Finals, and no finals. It's like, come on, man.
Well, let's see what they do. They play the Bucks again on Friday. With Fournier, let's see what this. I'll be watching that game. Let's see what they do.
Let's see what they do.
Let's see what they do. I'll watch that game, Celtics and Bucks. ESPN, as a matter of fact, 7:30. We'll watch that game.
Yeah,
me and you watch that game. We'll shoot back and forth.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. We'll see what's happening with the Celtics.
Yeah,
we got a disgruntled fan over here. And
I'm happy with my Knicks. We're in the Knicks.
What's crazy? My wife just bought me a Jaylen Brown jersey for our anniversary, so
nice.
He better start winning, so I'll be proud to wear.
Well,
it's my last game.
My wife is going to go get me the green and white sneakers of one of those things that just came out, so I can go get the Larry Bird jersey.
You go get the Bird jersey?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Bird jersey. I'm gonna wear Bird loud and proud, boy.
Do a throwback. Yeah, get the throwback.
I'm gonna do a throwback. Man. I do the throwbacks. I don't wait for these players. I wear the great players.
These players,
Irving. I just got the George Gervin 44 throwback from San Antonio. So that was my guy, Iceman. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Bird's next.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Hall of Fame players. I don't want no scrubs on my back. I want Hall of Fame players.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You gotta be winners, man. You can't just be buying anybody's jersey, man. You can't just be wearing anybody's jersey.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? You gotta wear the best.
Exactly. So yeah, man, all that's going on in the NBA, and I didn't write down we got March Madness still going on here, and
wow,
the next games are start this Saturday,
right,
on the 27th.
Yep,
you got Oregon State versus Loyola.
Mm-hmm.
You got that Baylor Villanova.
That should be good.
That should be a good one. Then you got Oral Roberts, against Arkansas.
Surprise.
Let's see what how far Oral Roberts can go. You got,
they're 11-point underdogs, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, then you got Syracuse going against Houston.
I think that's going to be the game of the
that day.
Syracuse versus Houston, because Houston, boy, I saw them play. Once they start shooting those threes,
yeah.
Oh my God, it's like they were in the game. I think it was. Let me see. They were playing Cleveland or Cincinnati a couple weeks ago before the tournament started, and their defense. They play great defense, man.
Yeah,
I like their defense. So I believe that. I think Syracuse is going to give them a game now.
All right. We got.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's a late game. That's game. Say like 9:55.
Yeah.
Tip off. So got to stay up for that game, and you got 4 games Sunday. You got number 1 Gonzaga going against number 5 Creighton. Then you got
my cousin.
Yeah. You telling me about. And then
Julian Strasser.
You got number 1 seed Michigan going against number 4 Florida State. That should be a good game.
That's going to be a good game because Florida State got shooters.
Yes.
They can shoot the basketball. Michigan got you on high with defense. He'll have them ready. We'll see what happens.
Man, I'm just glad to see Michigan back in the mix, and you know what I mean? Like they get the respect like they used to in the 90s and everything. So it's good seeing them back in
you're seeing UCLA back too.
Yeah, you got number 2 UCLA. I mean, got number 2 Alabama going against 11 UCLA.
And man, Alabama.
Yeah, and
Alabama's a great team.
Yeah.
And they play defense.
Yeah, it's like every year Alabama's been getting better and better.
It seems like we have all the football schools.
They know the football
now.
They know for football, but yeah.
Well, look at the football teams that are in the tournament. Alabama known for football. LSU was in the tournament. They were known for football. Let's see, USC.
Yeah, USC.
Oregon,
Definitely football.
known for football.
Yeah, yeah.
Florida State, known for football.
Yeah.
So
Oregon too. Oregon too.
Oregon, Arkansas. You know,
Yeah,
these are
football,
schools
yeah.
that are
known
football.
Yeah.
Now the basketball program is up there again. So
they realize they gotta make money in this.
Yeah, of course.
That's what that is, brother. They gotta realize, oh yeah, we just depend on football.
Yeah, this is March Madness.
Some of this March Madness money.
Yeah, we got to get slice of that.
It's billions in there. Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
they pay well.
Exciting freaking weekend of college ball, and yeah, we're gonna see who make it to the Elite Eight.
Gonna be fun.
After that. So yes, exciting weekend in sports. Moving on to what else is going on this weekend. There's UFC going on this weekend, brother. And we're getting a rematch. This is UFC 260.
260.
Yes. And we're getting a heavyweight rematch.
Oof.
For the title.
Gonna be a good fight.
Stipe Miocic.
Yep.
Going against Francis Ngannou. How did I say that right?
Yeah,
Ngannou.
Because I couldn't pronounce it.
Ngannou. Yeah, Francis Ngannou.
Ngannou.
Yeah, these guys went. What was it, like a few years ago? They went.
Yeah, it should be a lot better this time. This should be a lot better fight. I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably watch that too. And
then what's his name is fighting on that bout too, Tyron Woodley, but he's taking some losses these last few fights. So
yeah, he has to get his stuff back together again. He's 19-6 though. I mean, that's not a bad record.
No, it's not a bad record.
Luke Hayes 19-7. The guys is fighting, so this should be a good fight.
But that heavyweight fight, man, that should be a good one. Oh, we'll see if Francis can win the belt this time.
I don't know. We're gonna find out though, because that champion.
It seems like Stipe adapts to whoever he's fighting.
He's fighting, and he's a great fighter in the heavyweight. He's a great fighter. Yep, and he has knockout power with both hands.
Exactly.
That'll be something to watch.
Yeah, he got hands, and he can ground. He
can ground and pound. Yeah,
he has it all, man. So yeah, that should be a exciting. UFC, man, Dana White, they're about that money. They've been delivering, ever since they signed with ESPN. Not saying they weren't before. They always gave us big fights, but not every weekend. Like it seems like every weekend there's a fight, bro. Seems like every weekend that UFC has a big fight going on. Or
yeah,
just
they're
about
making that dough. They're making money. People want to see fighting, boy.
Yeah. So I don't know. We shall see if Francis Ngannou can do it this time. Stipe, he's tough, man. He's tough. He is freaking tough.
And we got that boxing fight coming up too.
Yes. We got
Dillian Whyte.
Yeah. Got the Dillian Whyte and Alexander Povetkin.
Yeah. This is a rematch.
Yeah, for the WBC Interim Heavyweight title, which I don't know why this title exists.
Yeah, remember we talked about
this. Since the WBC has a heavyweight champion, why is there a WBC interim?
Yeah, I don't know. That's strange. That's weird.
Well,
we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Remember, the boxing has 40 belts.
Yeah, well, it makes no sense. I don't get it. I'm not saying this should be a good okay fight. Yeah, it should be an okay fight.
Remember, Alexander he got knocked down twice in that fight, in the first fight.
Yeah. And
he got back up and KO'd him.
Yeah.
He KO'd White.
Yeah.
So, I mean, White's looking to be more disciplined this time. See what happens in the rematch. Rematches are tough. But
I just don't understand when Tyson Fury is the WBC heavyweight champion, why
won't be for long. Not until Joshua gets done with him. He won't.
So
be,
you
right?
think Joshua is ready for him? But
yeah, Joshua will beat him. But
Fury is crafty, man. I don't.
It's gonna be a good fight, but we'll see. I think Joshua's a better boxer.
Well, yeah, he's
a better boxer. He's craftier.
Definitely.
I mean, Tyson Fury might be a little craftier, blah blah. But
yeah,
remember, who was the fighter that he fought that the last fight, Fury?
You mean Deontay Wilder?
Deontay Wilder knocked him down.
Yeah, he did knock him down.
So if Joshua's got power too now, so
no, if Deontay Wilder had better boxing skills, because mostly he's just a brawler,
he would have won.
He probably would have won because he hit you with something, he just out of nowhere, and he just knocks dudes out.
Well, that should be a good fight. But like we said before, boxing has 50 belts.
I just don't understand the interim thing. I
mean,
we're
gonna get a belt, Marcus. We're gonna get the toughest balls champion. Yeah, we're gonna get a belt for us. We're gonna get a belt for us. We're gonna call it the toughest balls interim champion.
I'm like, gee, like what is this? It's like, what, WBC? I mean, you're not pleased with Tyson Fury? Has he not fought who you want him to fight? I mean, this is a pandemic,
Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Don't worry.
He's not just gonna get in the ring with anybody. It had to be Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua. Now we got Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, and we're going to finally unify these belts, bro. The belts haven't been unified since Lennox Lewis.
Lennox
that,
Lewis.
Right?
That's right.
He's the last unified.
Great boxer. Great boxer, Lennox Lewis. Great boxer.
Isn't that nuts that he's the last undisputed champion?
That's crazy.
All those years, because remember the Klitschko's, they split the belts up, and one had a belt, and the belts were everybody had one belt. The belts were all over the place.
Crazy.
But Anthony Joshua, he's on this mission to unify them, and he might just do it. He might just do it, and I can't wait for that fight. Hungry for big, good, good fights.
Good fights, money fights, good fights, money fights,
and hopefully some fans. There are fans at the Canelo fight, so
a lot of them. There's a couple that I know of that from my city here that went.
Okay,
from Cape Coral, Fort Myers, yes.
Yeah, so I mean, let's just keep the good fights coming, and let's unify these heavyweight titles, because we need an undisputed champion in boxing. I don't care. I think all weight classes should have an undisputed champion. I don't like the belts being split up. I don't like having 3 or 4 champions in one weight class. That just makes no sense to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's get back to the undisputed champ stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And let's shout out birthday of Vladimir Klitschko birthday today.
Oh yeah, just talk about the Klitschko and his one of them.
Yeah, let's send the birthday shout out to him. The birthday shout out to Cheryl Swoops.
Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah.
WNBA legend.
It's her birthday today. The WNBA legend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So a couple birthdays to shout out to, athletes. Great players. And Tom Glavine from the Atlanta Braves, Cy Young Award winner, birthday today too. Avery Johnson, San Antonio Spurs little guy.
And he's talking about, and we just were talking about Alabama basketball. He's the former coach for Alabama. Right. So, in my opinion, he got that ball rolling, getting into them, to where they at right now, to building that team. And good, happy birthday to
and a happy birthday. And one last happy birthday to one of the greatest sports announcers ever, the Howard Cosell. ABC Sports. May you rest in peace, brother. Great sports. I missed him. I used to watch him when I was a little kid.
Take me back to Saturdays, bro. Take
every
me back
Saturday.
to
Wide World of
Saturdays.
Sports.
ABC,
One of the greatest sportscasters ever.
I am.
You used to watch him do the Ali fights and the George Foreman fights and the Frazier fights, and he was always there. Great guy too.
Before pay-per-view, they were free.
Yeah.
Then they realized, hey, we could be making money.
Yeah. You know, that's the way of the world. Sign of the times.
Well, you know, boxing is gangster, so they got to get all the money.
Yes.
They're still gangster with no commission. There's no boxing commission. There's no govern over boxing.
But special shout out to them, bro.
Yeah. So shout out to all the birthdays.
Remember those. We got to remember those greats.
Yeah. Gotta remember the legends, man. Who entertained us for years and who put smiles on our faces. And
that's right.
And brighten our days.
Will also give us life experiences too, like memories. Just straight up memories.
Yes. Memories you're never gonna forget.
That's right.
So shout out to all the birthday legends, man.
Yeah. Woof.
Yeah, bro. And we come to another end of the freaking show.
Wow. We still going strong, tough as balls.
You know what I mean? That's why I say we can't. All that NBA news, man. That NBA news kind of filled, most of the show. But yeah, man, before we get out of here, bro, go ahead and plug your stuff, man.
Wow. A cable TV with everything, $30, $35, $40 a month. Everything. NFL package, baseball package, all sports packages, movies, NBA, TV series, movies, cable, everything. We got it.
Pay-per-view events.
We'll save you money. So holler at me, 239-237-8164. Tough as balls.
Yes, sir.
UTV, baby.
Yes, sir. Make sure you subscribe to the show wherever you listen to the show. If it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast, make sure you subscribe, you comment, and you share Tough as Balls. And make sure you follow us on all our social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's Tough as Balls. You see it on the screen, just how you spell Tough as Balls. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my boys back out in CT, baby.
Make sure you support the show. We need your support. That's the only way we can keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Exactly. So for the freaking Puerto Rican.
Yes, sir.
I am the chosen one. And we are up out of here.
Peace.
If we fall down, we get back up again. It's the will inside the battle to the very end. Green light, watch that green light. Man, I worked so hard, get the team right. Had to put it on